for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
indivisible,
with
liberty
liberty and
and
justice for all.
for all.
Thank you. Roll call. Anthony DeTalia here. Anne Marie Fulham,
Here,
Mark Shifter.
Here,
Okay, all present. Ed is absent. Okay, first thing on the agenda. Oh, reading of your minutes, please. Sorry.
there's a couple of things on the minutes that need to have revision, but with mailing out sick, I would like to postpone the approval of the minutes till the next meeting, till she has a chance to revise,
That's fine.
and I can send her an email with those items.
Okay.
Okay,
So I'll make a motion to postpone the approval.
I'll second that.
okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right.
All opposed, so move. First order of business, George Construction. What, you had something on that, Mac?
Yeah, well, Jaws did submit a new application, and so we appreciate that very much. So he complied with our request. However, the application, he indicated he answered yes to questions 3 and 19, but did not provide any information. So I think we should ask him to either provide the information or attend our next meeting.
What is
To
3 and
clarify.
19, Mark?
It's actually
Three-
9 and 13. He
Oh,
transposed
9
that.
and 30. 9
What,
and 30.
what are,
9 and 13.
It's that he had previous violations. He's had the previous violation,
But did not disclose.
did not disclose.
Well, George Construction, from what I understand, is already licensed under the wife's name.
Right,
He
but the license was issued under his wife's name. On the previous application, he
Right,
had put his wife's name instead of his name. So because there was the complaint, this was brought up during the complaint, and we asked him to submit a revised application properly filled out with his name, so which he did. But that
okay.
it's not.
So why
complete.
don't we just table it until next month and tell them that we need the information?
Yes,
I
that's
don't
fair.
think we have to ask them to come in, just table it,
Okay, that's fine.
okay?
And ask him to provide the information.
Okay, does anybody have any other questions about it?
No.
Okay. So I get a motion to table it the next month?
we have our
Tab-
meeting date in next month? Do we have that date in February?
It'd be February would be the 9th. Looks like February 9th, second Wednesday of the month.
So
Yeah.
we'll,
All
well, we
motion,
should ask him to provide the information.
right,
Send him a
motion
letter.
to ask him to table the application till next month and to provide us with the information necessary.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
So it's February 9th.
Okay,
Just say the
second,
date because it helps with the publication of the
February
hearing.
8th, by February 8th.
9th.
9th, I'm sorry, 9th, February 9th, 2022. I got a motion. I got-
yes,
Do I have a second?
I'll second
Second.
it.
Okay, all in favor?
Hi.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed, so moved.
Yep.
Okay. We have a,
Pending
Go ahead.
complaint. Yeah, we
Do
have
we
a
have-
pending complaint.
yes, we have a pending complaint, Hampton Cedar Construction.
Yeah,
Right.
so I started to investigate the complaint. I met with the complainant. It appears that this is a valid complaint. They spent over $400,000 and so I have a meeting scheduled with Hampton Cedar either tomorrow or Friday. So we should be able to report on that next month.
So we'll table this to February 9th, 2022.
Yes,
So we could, we'll get more information after your meeting,
yes, exactly.
okay? Do I need a motion for that, Christine? Yes. I
Can't hear you.
can't,
You're muted, Christine.
can't hear
Sorry.
you.
Yeah, no, just do a motion like you did the other ones. The motion to adjourn until
You're gone.
February 9th, 2022.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion from Mac, to adjourn Hampton Cedar
I'll
Construction.
second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, so move. Okay. We had a letter from David Heller.
I don't know why that's on the agenda. That doesn't need to be.
It's on the agenda, but I don't think it was only, they put the thing on his license. I don't know why they specified on his license and just didn't give him a home improvement license. Did you see that, Christine?
I did, and we can talk about that in an executive session if you want, because right now there's an attorney on this. But having said that, the board has done that in the last year or so. They have further made subcategories of licenses so that it's a little bit more clear to the resident and homeowner. If they have a home improvement license, is it a home improvement license for, masonry and fireplace work, or is it for landscaping? Because those obviously are two very different things. So the board has moved to do that. We can have a conversation about that generally in open session at some point, but with respect to a letter from an attorney, I would advise going into an executive session when we're ready to discuss that.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I think that it is a good idea to at least separate the landscaping.
Okay,
I
well, we'll
think-
discuss it at a meeting once to get it clarified once for all, okay?
Okay,
So we'll table this till the executive.
You don't have to do anything with it, just leave it and it should come off. And if we have an
Okay,
executive session scheduled, we'll have it on the agenda.
thank you. Okay, new complaint.
there's a.
This is a complaint about Suffolk County, about whatever, the guy built a retaining wall and he needs an engineering license. We do not license, so I don't think we have any jurisdiction in this one.
Well, I'm not so sure. I think that there's a complaint. I think we should look into it and then see exactly what is the issue.
Mark, it says on the complaint that it was, I have it in front of me.
Well, we don't have any jurisdiction on the.
No.
We don't
On
have
the
jurisdiction.
engineer's license.
No, we don't have a jurisdiction on the engineering license, but we also, a home improvement contractor should not be doing engineering. So I think that we should look into it. I think it's worth to look into it, and then I'll be glad to look into it and report to the board next month.
Okay,
If it only
think-
pertains to the engineering license, if it's the only engineering license, it's one thing, but if there was no permit or if there was no,
Anne Marie, you had something to add, question?
Yes,
Yeah.
the complaint that was handed down to us from Suffolk County states, amount disputed is the cost to rebuild the wall. And the nature of the complaint, the problem is that they designed the retaining wall without an engineering license, is what she's saying. So we don't have jurisdiction on either one of those. So I
But-
would make a motion to claim non-jurisdiction on this.
well, I respectfully
I don't- there's
disagree
nothing
there.
more
I
to-
think that here you have a homeowner that has, the way she worded it, it's more, I think you're having an issue with the way she worded the complaint, but there's a complaint against a home improvement contractor licensed by us within the town that has done work that has been deemed improper. So the way she
It doesn't
phrased
say
it,
anything about improper.
well,
She's questioning what the complaint questions whether or not there's an engineer license. If you want to table this for a month so that you can verify in fact there's an engineer license, you can do that, but we don't have any complaint that's alleging anything relative to the license he holds with the town.
Right, the complaint
There's no
doesn't,
jurisdiction.
it doesn't specify any bad workmanship or anything else, does it?
No,
well, it says
just
the
that
work has to be
She's
redone.
saying that he should have had a license. If you want to look into it and bring it back to the board next month, that's fine, Mac.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I
then.
don't think. we
where are
have to
you
have-
seeing that, Mark? That the
I don't
work
think
has
we
to
have
be
to have
redone?
I don't think we have to have a hearing on it.
Well, it says,
You report back to us next month.
yeah, I'll report it. If it's only a matter of the license, then that's correct.
And did somebody notify First Coastal that they were on today?
And
No, this is new. This is just being presented to us. But Mark, where are you seeing this? Where are you saying this about the workmanship? What you just stated?
Thought I saw that it had, they said,
I think you're mixing it with a different one.
let me look into it. If it only pertains to the license, then absolutely, there is no jurisdiction. It should be,
Right.
it should be referred
well-
to the Office of Professional Discipline.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay,
We have new home improvement applications. Okay, there's 17 of them. Sparkling pools, there was a question.
There's sparkling pools is because there was a judgment from 2006, but it's not in the corporate name. And let's see here. The landscapes, there's a very small,
It was in his personal name.
yeah, it's from
Yeah, so I don't,
2006 to Bank of America or something for a
Yeah.
little over $1,000. So
I don't
I
see
don't
any reason,
foresee not approving that.
I don't see any reason not to approve it.
Anne Marie, you had a question on 2100283, right?
Yes, it's Blue Line Construction. The contractor that's name is listed on the application, Carlos I don't see his name on any of the articles of organization for the LLC. There's no section or there's no listing of who the members are. It's a different person's name. So I think we need to find out what his role is in this. Because he has to show some kind of documentation to us that he's part of this business.
right. It's a
and
similar.
Whether it's a
similar-
letter from the woman that's on there, Garcia, we have to investigate that. He has to provide more documentation. So I think we have to hold that over and send a letter out.
It's a similar situation than Jaws Construction, where there's no relation.
But you said it was his wife,
Who?
Jaws.
Well, I mean, this I don't know.
Yeah. There was another one, Flying Point Management 284. Their liability insurance for personal injury says excluded. And our application requests, there's $100,000 per person for bodily injury. So I want to make sure that we're talking about the same, apples to apples here, but it says it's excluded and products are excluded. So it looks like we need to provide that coverage before it can be approved.
So why don't you pull those two out of the approval and make it separate motion for them to provide supporting documentation and put it on for the next meeting? And then if the others are okay, you can approve those.
Well, do you have 2161? I don't know if you had it. You looked at it.
2161.
That's
Which
not
one
on
is
that
that?
one.
Is it? Oh, it's not on that one. Let's see. I saw. Did I look at the wrong one?
What's the name?
G.
That's the next batch.
Oh, that's the next batch. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna hold two licenses, 283 and 284.
Yeah,
that
so I can make a motion to approve 15 of the 17. So I'll make a motion to approve 15 of the 17 of the new home improvement license applications.
I have a second. I'll second it.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? So move.
And then I'll
Yeah.
make another motion that the two applications for 2100283 and 284 Blue Line Construction LLC and Flying Point Management LLC, we have to put them over till next month so they can provide us the documentation. We have to have, get them notified as to the documents they need, one being insurance, one being whether a member or what capacity he is in the LLC. So I'm making a motion to hold those over.
We have a motion. Do I have a second? I'll second it.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all opposed, so move. Okay, renewal applications. We have one question here on 2161.
I don't think it's a question, it's just that,
That's fine. Go ahead.
yeah, that application's okay. It's just that it was an old renewal.
Right,
So they're using the same license number that was previously established. but everything seems to be in order.
Everything's in order, okay,
I believe so.
so
So I'll make a motion to approve 44 of the home improvement license renewal applications.
Anne Marie made a motion to approve 44.
I'll
We have a
second that.
second.
I'll second that.
Max seconds it. All in favor? Aye. All opposed, so moved. We have one new application, plumbing registration. Sorry,
Make a motion to approve.
motion. Make a motion, second.
Yeah, second.
Max second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, so move. Plumbing registration renewals. We have 8 of them. And a motion,
I'll make a motion to approve.
second.
Aye. Yeah, second.
All opposed. So moved. Any other business before the board?
There's just one thing is that we had a discussion. I had a discussion with the head of land management and Jenny's chair and actually the previous building inspector and also the town insurance person. And they agreed that we should also be requesting a proof of disability insurance. Not only liability insurance, but also disability insurance.
Not everybody has employees.
No, if you don't have employees, I understand, but there should be, just the way we ask for workers' comp, we should also ask for a certificate of disability insurance.
Disability insurance?
Yes,
And they said we should be asking for that?
yes, we should, together with the workers' comp, we should ask.
You
for
don't provide that
disability.
to the county or to East Hampton, I don't think.
Sorry, no, the county
I said-
requires it. County requires, absolutely.
Mark,
I'll
Mark,
have
who
to
did you
look.
speak to in insurance?
The head, the person who looks after the insurance for the town.
Vern?
Yes, was it?
I'd
was
like-
it-
I didn't know
Matt.
about that meeting. I would have liked to have participated in that, so can
Oh,
I?
I thought.
Oh,
you
I
were
don't know
called, I
anything
think,
about it
yeah.
either. Mac, I think we're gonna table that until Christine looks into it.
Okay, fine, but it is a
I mean,
requirement.
I didn't know anything about that. I mean, for guys in business, he's gotta carry disability insurance.
He has to, right? Just same way he
Yeah,
has to
but
carry.
I don't
work-
think we need another form to prove that. I'd like Christine to look into that and let us know,
Well,
okay?
yep.
You can speak to, I'll give you the name of who was at that meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I was surprised you weren't there, actually.
I didn't know
thought-
about it.
Okay,
I didn't know about it either.
yeah, no, I thought it was in emails was exchanged. Okay, fine.
Okay, well,
No,
maybe if we have a meeting involving license review board, we should be notifying Christine
Okay.
and myself.
No, I thought you
The
were, I
board
thought you were on
members,
the,
you know.
on the trail.
I didn't have a meeting. The only scheduled meeting that I had was with Scavone, Councilman Scavone, about having another appointee to our board. And that was last month or 2 months ago, right? Well, Anne Marie,
Two.
when? 2 months ago. And he said if we had any names to submit them. But I, haven't found anybody yet that wants to serve, so.
Mhm.
If you know anybody that's, give me a name so we could submit it to the board,
Okay, perfect.
okay? No other business before us? If not,
I believe so.
I'd like a motion to adjourn.
And then we'll have the executive session the next time, Christine, or?
Yeah, just tell Malin that you want to put that on, and if we're ready for it at that point, we can have it.
Okay, perfect.
Well, you're gonna look into that first, right, Christine?
Yes,
But
And
then
you'll
we'll
let me-
also-
You'll let me know if we should have an executive meeting on it,
I will. We'll be in touch with you. As soon as
Okay.
Malin gets back.
okay? Any other business? No?
No, I think that's. fine.
Motion to adjourn?
Make a
Yeah.
motion to adjourn.
Okay, I'll second that.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
Uh,
Aye.
Okay, happy New
Stay
Year,
well.
everybody.